Hello, everybody. My name is David, and I'm VP R&D at Quali, and I'm going to guide you through creating of a dev-friendly platform to run application infrastructure securely and efficiently. So let's get started. But before I want to talk about the gaps that we currently have. So the first gap is actually bridging the infrastructure access gap between the few producers that we have in the organization to how it's being done traditionally using CI/CD pipelines. Now, as the demand rises, it comes with problem with cost increase and control by those who know how to create infrastructure, but lacking the knowledge on how to manage cost and track that at scale. And it's not only that. With more consumers, problems of efficient guardrails and consistency across environments is an issue. This is where the security teams and the DevOps platform engineering comes into play and need to collaborate. And to drive adoption in the organization, they need to think about user experience and how everyone accessing that infrastructure and application. To stack on top of everything, we want to do it in a scalable and reliable manner to improve operational efficiency and, at the end, the time to market. With that in mind, it's easy to understand that you would like to have a platform that connects all the data together and provide you with the ability to increase and accelerate time to market, automate and scale reliably. And that was the case with a large financial institute that we came across that knew that they wanted a solution. They wanted to develop a developer-friendly platform and was able to articulate the objective on how to get there. So they wanted to focus on enabling the cloud adoption in the organization to accelerate the release timeline. They also wanted to simplify the provisioning aspects for developers, as they knew that this was critical for such adoption. And lastly, they wanted to put the focus on the security and budgetary aspects to avoid misconfiguration, maintain guardrails at scale, and make sure all stakeholders are happy and engaged. The platform team in that organization is consists of two teams. The one responsible over the cloud services and infrastructure, and the one that responsible over the application delivery in the Kubernetes ecosystem. Those teams needs to enable about 1,000 developers that are divided into small teams with different projects and different skills and life cycles. Um, and as mentioned, they had several attempts of providing or trying to adopt the cloud and accelerate developer development cycles. When analyzing the process and the problem that we want to address, we discovered it's pretty straightforward. From the development to production, they came across many stakeholders, from the platform and the engineering team to the dev team and many other stakeholders in the outer loop of that process, to eventually the leadership that wanted visibility and make sure that everything is according to plan. They also came across the existing assets that they have and resources, wanted to make sure that they can leverage those, connect those together, and not build everything from scratch. This led us to provide a solution that essentially is ingesting all the IACs in the organization and resources, blueprint them to a self-service catalog. That will enable environments, provisioning, and self-service access to those resources while maintaining the reporting and visibility to the leadership and the management team in the organization. So, how such solution will look like in real life. Let's check it out. The platform team created fairly easily a blueprint catalog where they curated the most effective blueprints that they found and came to mind, like creating namespace or generating temp tokens. They also created self-service blueprints for developers and dev teams, like Kubernetes clusters with applications already installed, or even project onboarding for themselves to quickly onboard teams and projects to start creating applications. Let's take a look on how account vending like that and project onboarding might look like. So they created a workflow from existing assets, Terraform in that specific case, which consists of a new space project to be created, an agent that will eventually deploy those resources in the cloud, created a group, and associated repositories, meaning connecting their existing assets to that space, and eventually publishing a catalog items for self-service. Another blueprint that they created was the self-service developer-ready cluster that is based on networking piece, EKS, and some Helm application being deployed. Now, as you can see here, those are building blocks that can be reused no matter what type of IC is behind them. When being provisioned, the orchestration flow is being managed by the platform, and you can reuse those components wherever you want in any blueprint you want. Now, the good thing about it is that when orchestration flow is done, the developer can gain access to the resources in the cloud without having the keys to the cloud. Now, security team are happy, policies are being run in the background, cost is being monitored, and the developer is super happy because with a few clicks, he got whatever he needed to start developing. Not only that, but everything cost and activity related is being tracked, monitored, and reported in near real time, so you can plan and drive efficiency in your organization. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you gain some insights on how to build such dev-friendly platform to run an application infrastructure securely and efficiently in your organization. Thank you.